Hey guys, Drudder here. It's the 17th of April 2013 and you're looking at a graph that I came up with on a video last night. I'll put the link for this down below if you haven't seen it, but briefly it compares the all-time high, which is in yellowish orange here, of Silver Eagle sales in January's, February's, March's, and April's to the 2013 numbers, which have happened so far. And as you can see, no matter how the mint decides to present their data, they can't hide the fact that Silver Eagle's demand has been meeting or beating the previous all-time high records. So here in January, clearly an all-time high. Here in February, an all-time high. Here in March, either tied for all-time high or definitely an all-time high. And in April, looks like either just below the all-time high or extremely above the all-time high. So we're having an all-time high record 2013, it's quite obvious, despite what the price is doing. The price is just being driven to nothing. Of course, this is keeping track of the demand for physical metal, which is finite, as opposed to the demand for infinite paper promises on an exchange. But the point remains that demand is through the roof, price is dropping, and I'm now going to do an update because the mint just came out with some numbers. Only 18 hours after their last update. Not much of an update, but I'll do a full graph of the Drudder divergence and see what it looks like right now. There it is. That's the current divergence chart, and you can see that demand is still outrageously high compared to price. And I also mocked up this chart here. This shows the current price. As you know, we've only been keeping track of the high price of the year. While this is still, this chart's still registering that the high for the year is 32.5, which it was early in the year, but it does not look like we're anywhere near that right now. Where we actually are now is here down at 23 on this chart. So demand and price were equally matched here in 2011 and 2012, and were closely matched all years previously to that. And then this year in 2013, something happened. I figured it would be useful to slap together this chart as well, measuring demand over the years from 2000 to 2013. This is the total sales or total demand of Silver Eagles for the entire year. As you can see, we were very, very stable for the first 7 years of the 2000s. Just, the price was very low, and so was demand. And then we had a price spike in 2008, 2009, demand was rising, 2010, the peak in 2011, 2012 was a pullback from the price and also a pullback in demand. And now here we have 2013, or at least the first 29 or so percent of 2013. And as you can see, if sales were suspended now, April 17th, and no more Silver Eagles were sold for the rest of the year. Of course, that's impossible. But if that were to happen, this would be the 5th best all-time year for Silver Eagle sales. And that's disturbing enough without adding in 2 more bars. Here I have in the darker blue my conservative estimation of the 2013's total sales. So it looks like it will be a record year, even measuring conservatively. And this is my other estimate, which is the high-end estimate, I think. So we could be having a approximately 50 million Eagle sales year this year, or it could be somewhere in the neighborhood of 45. But it looks like, unless something weird happens, it's going to be, at the very least, the all-time record year for sales of silver bullion, despite the complete collapse in the paper price. I just saw this was posted on CNN, so I thought I would throw it on the end of the video here. Apparently the Fed thinks that inflation is dangerously low. This is James Bullard. I don't know where they get the names for these people. Bull. It's like all these people have names that relate to markets and money and currency and stuff. Why not just have someone named Gold, Silver, Dollar Currency Face or something like that? I don't know. But anyhow, James Bullard of the Federal Reserve believes that inflation is dangerously low and approaching potentially deflation, which is called here the dreaded D word, because we wouldn't want that. That's not good for the banks. But so they're talking about starting up some more QE. Now, I don't think we can handle any more QE, guys. The last time we had QE was, well, we had QE3 here, and then we saw this, and then tried to recover, but then we had QE4, which was this, and then we tried to recover, and well, since then we've just had nothing but losses in the market. So I don't think that the silver and gold markets can handle any more QE. It seems to be driving the price downward every time they print more money into the economy. Of course, it's not going into the economy, it's going to the banks. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be working out too well for gold and silver, although the stock market is still just off of its all-time highs and looking poised to make new all-time highs. So as you'll recall, that happened in Zimbabwe in, oh, let's see, when was it? 2007? They had all-time highs in their stock markets because they were just printing money. And you know what happened to their dollar? A lot of us own $100 million or $100 billion, or is it trillion dollar Zimbabwe notes, which are worth nothing now. So we know what happens when you print money, and they were saying that inflation was too low as well. Anyhow, looks like there may be some more QE coming. I guess, will they call it QE5, or will they call it Operation Bamboozle or whatever? I don't know. But something is coming down the pipeline, it sounds like, and I don't think gold and silver is going to be able to handle it. But we'll see. Talk to you guys soon.